Hey guys, quick video. Just a recap on the F-15. So for those who don't know, so I had a servo in the F-15 go bad in a way where it just started drawing more and more amps. It pulled so many amps before the wires were starting to melt, but before they did, they pulled the battery voltage down. And as they pulled the battery voltage down, the gyro kicked out. And when the gyro kicks out, you lose all your flight controls. I was super lucky in that it did that on the takeoff run and not in the air. Still fixing the wing, tore the wing up. But anyways, the scary part about this is it could be any servo in the plane, including the ones that really don't matter. The canopy, the pilot's head turn, it could be anything. It could short out like this. If it's a digital, it could short out like this, and you could lose your plane because of something this simple. So we're trying these little, they're called resettable fuses. They're not really fuses in the sense that they don't open the circuit, but they limit how much current a servo can draw. So the stall, this is a 245 high tech. The stall current is about 2.1, I think. That's what this is rated at. So it will allow 2.1 amps of current to go to the servo. And if this servo decides to pull 3, this guy will start getting hot, and it will limit how many amps it could take. The more you try to pull through it, the hotter it will get, and it won't let the current flow. So it still gets voltage, but it just won't let it pull the current, which is what will drag the voltage down, if that makes sense. So you can see here, everything's working. Battery's on. I just have one battery here. This stuff's all going in the trash. I'll cut the wires, but got a battery. Gyro's working. Now I short this guy out. You can see the battery, it's actually on, but super dim, and the gyro is out. Let go. Voltage comes back. Gyro reinitializes. So that's a game changer in my mind. That's really cheap insurance, because any servo in the plane failing like this, you could lose your plane. Only catch is they get hot. You gotta keep them secure. I'm thinking about some sort of board. It doesn't have to be anything fancy like this. It just be a piece of G10 drilled and solder the wires on it. It could be anything. But just stick them in there so they stand up. Secure this down. The only thing you gotta really worry about is they don't touch anything because they're hot. It's limiting current by creating heat, so I'm not gonna touch this because it's pretty warm. But anyways, thought I'd share. I think it's a pretty good solution. Again, it's these little guys, and they're cheap. And they're like 50 cents or 70 cents or something. I mean, I got 20 of them, and they were delivered. The delivery cost more than the pieces. So I'm gonna figure out how to use these things and start implementing them later.